1,000 buckaroos. Bruh, I'm rich. Hello, my fellow dragons and dragonesses. This is the Gaming Dragon, and welcome back to Pokémon Legends Arceus, and I'm now a 2-star member. Last time we defeated a Alpha Cricketune, and this time we're heading back to the Survey Corps, which I think I've actually been saying that wrong the entire time. I'm pretty sure it's just Survey Corp. Because it has an S at the end. I've been saying Survey Corps, and honestly, I think it's funnier that I'm saying Survey Corps instead of Survey Corp. Because it's funny to think that to call them the Survey Corps. And now it's just become a running thing. So I'm not even gonna stop. So if you guys have been screaming at me to stop, too bad I'm not gonna. Benny old chum, the usual potato mochi, please, and make it for 3 today as well. Oh. Head itches. Have you all heard the grave news? A frenzied cleaver from the rumors. That frenzied cleaver from the rumors. It ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. Mauled? Uh-oh. The medical corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Ah. This is the cleaver that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes? I did hear that he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokémon. But I'm sure Dragon here can handle things just fine. Ray's like, what the fuck do you mean? But that cleaver is said to be much, much stronger than even an alpha Pokemon, isn't he? Now, you forgot the strength of Pokemon are the key items. The strength of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. Sure. Is Benny the only chef? That's a question I've been meaning to ask. Because I feel like he's the only chef. Rise and shine, Dragon! Not my name, but sure, whatever you say, man. The boss wants you. Aw, shit. Commando, that is. Get yourself to the commander's office. Yes, sir. Let me actually see, because I did get the everyday kimono. Ugh, disgusting. Give me my outfit back. Did you get good rest? Did you get a good rest? Look who's being punctual. Finally realized you're wasting the almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. I thought it said blowing to a sham. Blowing in the wind. Oh, hi. There you go again, insisting your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Ha! You have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of Hisui's space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time. Oh, mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I'd worried you'd get lost in a pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan? In our world's very bias? You wish! I wish I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Commando's office.
I believe it was you who started this.
Just another day with those two, I see. That man's named Adaman. Adaman, he's the leader of the Diamond Clan. They put a lot of importance on time, as you could probably tell. The girl is... Irida. Irida? Irida. Leader of the Pearl Clan. They're all about space. You heard what she called it, right? Our world's very I said biased, but I think it's basis. I said that incorrectly. I feel stupid now that I've realized that. God damn it. Whenever they run into each other, those same arguments flare up. Seems like they inherited some bad blood from their predecessor Strife. Ah well, not our problem. But you'll have problems if you don't get your... Ooh, oh god, excuse me. You'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office, Dragon. I'm on my way! I'm on my way! What do you intend to do about that cleaver, Commando? He may be descended from the warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is lost! Well, tell me, what would you have us to do? Cleaver is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point! My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. And not intervene where the lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats. Just like we used to be. But even folks of the Galaxy team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's gotta do something here.
Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles?
I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe.
You may as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver into such a violent frenzy.
I'd like to know that myself. This is first as far as my clan knows too. I see you've arrived. Buenos dias. This is Dragon, the newest member of our survey corps. Aha! I heard from Mai you've earned Weird Ear's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful, so just call me Adaman.
You came from beyond the space-time rift? Could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Arita, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift?
I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done?
You'd send this stranger, who supposedly fell from a rift, to study Cleaver? This newcomer with no experience?
Says the leader with almost no experience.
Being a good leader isn't a matter of time. It's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear.
Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid her chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folk really are. With all your weird ways, putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you.
That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them.
We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon. Only so we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Dragon. I order you to study Cleaver and help us find the truth of this situation. I accept. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Well, that's settled. There's no time like the present.
The Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned.
Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come to the Hisui region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relationship with the Diamond and Pearl clans, understand? Join me downstairs, Dragon. We'll cover the details of this new mission.
Yes, ma'am.
You can walk out here.
Just wanted to show that you could do this. You can see all there is to offer. I will say, you want to remember that you can do this. Now before we head down, we have a couple of side quests that we can grab up here. Oh, splendid, you came along at a good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? It needs to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickling pots, and heavy enough to put a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. But I'd suppose it'd be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. The best thing would be for a stone to lift itself up, actually. Oh, I have a rather good idea. There's a Pokemon called Geodude that lives on Deer Track Heights. It would be perfect for the job. Could you catch one and bring it back for me? I'll head home and wait for you there. I thought this was weird the first time this happened to me, because she disappeared, and I wanted to give her the Geodude because I already had it, and she disappeared, and I was like, where'd she go? And for whatever reason, I didn't pay attention to her saying that she was, gonna go home, and I was like, where did she go? I have the mon for her. Vivi! It's an Eevee! Hello. Alright. Any crazy people hiding around here? Nope, doesn't look like it. I'll talk to you in a minute. Ah, their quest board. Ooh, we have some good quests. Bothersome Bidoof, Playing with Drifloon, and Zubat's Eyes. I'll grab these in a second. I want to talk to Silene first. I want to get that new, shiny star. Oh, that's Laventon. Oh, good, you're already here. Professor Laventon, the briefing, if you will. If you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Dragon, I understand that you've been requested to find out about the cause of Cleaver's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Cleaver is a mighty thing. Nigh invincible, even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems that he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're wild. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you hope do you believe you can handle it? Of course. Very well. Then let's go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clan revere their nobles because they believe these Pokémon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokémon in locations they call the Noble Seats. So perhaps a good starting point on our research would be to find out what sort of offerings they normally leave for this cleaver. Dragon, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in time, space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole nother world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the time-space rift, that might mean you've traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it. You must have been swimming. You must have been just swimming in its divine might. Well, I got a favor to ask of you. Oh, amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleaver. Yeah. Don't just study Cleaver. Quell its frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We're just discussing our next step with regard to this whole Cleaver situation. Oh, you must be the Galaxy Team's scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleaver. You heard its title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. The truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us off in the mountains has flown into the same type of frenzy as Cleaver. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Cleaver at Grand Train Arena. It's in the very heart of the Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon? I think it's Leon. Leon is a brilliant boy. It's a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you all about his beloved Cleaver, whether you wish him to or not. Sorry, I got interrupted. Where was I? Oh yeah. Anyways, I'm sure you're up to the challenge. So we'll be counting on you. See you later. And that was literally it. I had to get interrupted right when Adaman was finishing his sentence. Great. Wow, he just said his piece and then vanished. He must value his time. He must just value his time that much, I guess. Adaman and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleaver, you best start by visiting this noble. His abode. It said abode, not noble. I skipped the text too fast for me to read that. Whatever. Now that we've got the Heights camp, it should come in handy for getting to the Grand Tree Arena. And don't forget to visit the pastures. Choosing your Pokemon team carefully makes a difference. Silene? If you have progress to report? Yeah, I do. Check out my look at this Pokedex! You've made progress. Seems you've earned yourself a star! Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da! You can now use Feather Balls. Pokemon up to level 30 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you've earned for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. You obtained a recipe for crafting Feather Balls. You have obtained the recipe for crafting Super Potions. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. That I do. Alright.
time to gather these. It seems a band of bothersome Bidoof keeps sneaking into the village and causing trouble. Talk to Sumugui from the Survey Corps to see if you can help set things in order. It seems several people have spotted a Drifloon playing with one of the village children. Miki from the Survey Corps can tell you more. Seek her out and get to the bottom of this. Clarissa from the Survey Corps had a request for us. Something to do with Zubat, I believe. Talk to the good lady and investigate if as necessary, if you please. There are no other requests. Well, since we're here, we might as well do some more requests. But first and foremost, I think we could talk to Bagan. Bagan. And, well, his name is a play on words for the word bargain. I'm willing to bet. Oh, are you not gonna do it for us now? Guess not. He has something very special for you later on, and oh boy, is it special. Does nobody here have any more requests for us? I guess not. You find yourself unable to pick up. Oh boy, here it comes. Satchel always seemed full. If that sounds like you, it'd be wise to lend your ear a moment and hear what I have to say. It follows me. You carry around even more in that satchel if you can carry around even more in that satchel if yours is to learn the trick to packing things in. I could teach you if you like. What do you say? Teach me. $100. Sure, that's pretty cheap. One more space. Now it's 200. Only one more space. Welcome to where all of your money will be going. If you want more space, you're going to be spending most of it here, trying to be able to stack more items into your bag. This guy is the worst. I hate him. I hate him so much. He takes all of your fucking money and just so that way you can learn how to store things more effectively. I hate you. I'll go for 5. I've got 5 more slots. I'm not wasting another Zenny. Another Zenny? Another Polka Dollar on you. This isn't Monster Hunter. Now let's see. This lady over here wants to know about a Zubat. Hi, Clarissa of the Security Corps, that's me. Thanks so much for taking on my request. I need you to catch a Zubat to show me so I can take a look at its eyes. Odd request, I know, but I have a good reason for it. Zubat never seem to have trouble flying around in pitch darkness, which means their night vision must be top-notch. If I could learn how to see in the dark like them, night shifts on guard duty would be a breeze. I'm counting on your help. Catch a Zubat and come show it to me, would you? I have a Zubat. It is right here. I'll just take a look at those peepers, if you please, Zubat. Uh-huh? Where are the eyes on this little guy? Don't tell me!
It doesn't have eyes! But then that means Zubat flies around while being completely blind! Zubat must have some other kind of secret sense if it doesn't need eyes. If it doesn't even need eyes. That's amazing and all, but it hardly helps me. What am I going to do about my nighttime shifts on guard duty? Get a partner, Zubat? Oh, it's a great idea! No need for me to go it alone, after all. A little help would be great. And that's that. I'll get out there and find a Zubat that helps and to help me as my partner. Thanks for the great advice. I'm surprised she didn't ask for my Zubat. Alright, let's see. Nah, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Missions, requests. Fuck that. Playing with Driftloom. Let's get this one out of the way. This is an interesting one. I think you have to come here at a different time. Driftloom appear at night, so I'm willing to bet I have to come here at night. Which is a good opportunity for me to show this off. You don't have to wait for the day and night cycle to pass through. You can go into your home, if you're in Jubilife Village. You can rest in the bed, and I'm gonna rest until evening, because I get the feeling that she's probably gonna be there at evening. He or she, whoever they are. I get the feeling it'll probably be evening by the time they show up. That guy has a request for me now. Actually, I might as well grab this since apparently it's now available here in the evening. You there! You seem like someone who enjoys a bit of crafting. Do you think you would help me out with something? I'd be very, very grateful if you tried to craft something using a very special recipe I came up with. So without further ado, here's the recipe. You have obtained a recipe for the crafting Pokish dolls. This is a recipe for what I've named Pokish dolls. I invented them, you see. A special item that could make it in this village. I would love to have you craft one and show it to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. I don't think I can make one. I'm missing one piece of wood. I'll work on this one later. Right now, I have to go see if this person is here, and if not, I have to go wait till it's night. Oh, I think they're there. I just saw them. Was that them? Oh my god, there they are. I think they might be the ghost. So you've accepted my request to look into that Driftloon? I can't tell you what a big help that is. Let me fill you in. We've heard reports that Driftloon was playing with one of the village children over in Prelude Beach in the evenings. It seems like an odd behavior for a Pokemon, so all of us in the Survey Corps worry its true intentions were to harm that child. Were to harm the child in some way. Thankfully, all the village children were safe and accounted for when we went to check on them. But there was one curious thing. None of them seemed to know anything about a Driftloon. But, well, so many people in this village have reported seeing the Pokemon, we can't simply pretend that there isn't any issue here. Since this calls for some investigation, I thought the Survey Corps would be our best bet. We need you to find out the truth behind the Driftloon and the child it's been playing with. Well, it is in the evening right now, so let's go take a little peeky weeky and see if there's anything here. Survey Corpse lady, over here! Hey, I want to go home now, but Drifloon won't let go. Can you help me, please? Gerp. Yay! Now I can finally go home! But hey, Drifloon didn't mean to be bad. It always played together with me. It's real friendly, so I kept it a secret from everyone. My name is Taki. See you around, Survey Corpse lady. Yeah. That's not gonna fly, kid. I see you've been looking into that worrisome Drifloon for us. What have you found out? I see. So little Taki was trying to keep Drifloon from getting into trouble? All the same, he was in considerable danger. Without your help, goodness knows where Drifloon would have taken him by now. I'd be remiss if I didn't follow up on this troublesome incident. I'll encourage Captain Zizu to post extra security corps guards around the Prelude Beach at once. For now, I'm thankful that the situation was resolved without any harm. Thank you, truly, for helping us keep everyone safe. You're welcome. There's a lot of talking in this episode. Oh god, there's another request. Oh, what do you want, man? Listen here, Survey Corpse kid, I saw the darndest thing. I was scourging the heartwood for crops we could grow in the fields here when I saw it. A Pokemon called Cherim changed its appearance before my very eyes. Oh no, this one's going to be a long time before I complete this. It was in the evening, the light was getting dim, and all of a sudden Cherim's petals closed up and it looked like nothing but a little flower bud. Wow, I thought, I just witnessed a miracle of evolution. And the next morning, I went to check in on that Cherim, and it was right back to full bloom. But why would it bloom? Why would it bloom just to close back up? I'm so stupid. Why would it bloom just to close back up? Is this how evolution works? Or was the change I saw something different? When you finish Cherim's Pokedex entry, let me have a look at it, would you? As far as I'm aware, there's only one way to get Cherim right now, and that's by going into the Heartwood and finding a Cherubi, and then evolving it into a Cherim, and then completing the Pokedex by making it do shit. That's probably your best bet. Anyway, I want to talk to Zizu, because I want to learn new moves, and I want Protein to learn a new move, and I want Protein to learn Baby Doll Eyes. And if you know how to evolve Eevee, then you already know the reason why I want to do this. Anyways, I've already been recording longer than I should have. I've been recording longer than I should have for the last couple of episodes. So, yeah, next time on Pokemon Legends Arceus, we're gonna go ahead and, let's see, are we gonna do more missions or more requests? Let's see.
This one we can't do. This one, oh wait, we can do this one right now. Where the heck did she go? She's normally, like, right here. Her home is, like, right here, but... I guess not when, I have to actually press the right button. Oh, she's over here. Alright, next time on Legends Arceus, Pokemon Legends Arceus, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head over to the forest and see if we can look into Cleaver and maybe find a way to quell his fury. I'll see you guys then.